Booking appointments for patients in other time zones? Well, Cliniko has released a number of new features this week to help support your patient's local time zones. You can now record your patient's time zone details within their file and use the new communication placeholders to share their appointment details for their local time zone within your confirmation and reminder messages. This is in preparation for a much larger change that will be released soon. It will allow patients to see availability in their local time zone when they're making an appointment booking online. In this video, I'll cover where you can find all the new changes and how to update your communications in order to add the new placeholders to your appointment confirmations and reminders. Let's get started in this episode of Cliniko This Week. Previously, when sending out appointment confirmations and reminder communications to your patients, we would use the clinic's primary time zone. If you offered virtual or telehealth appointments or your patient lived in another time zone, though, it wasn't always clear what time zone they booked their appointment for. But now, by setting the patient's time zone within their patient details, you can send out communications to your patients automatically, including and displaying their appointment information in their local time zone. To set a patient's time zone, head to their patient details and select Edit. Under Contact Information, you'll now see the option to select their time zone. Once a local time zone is selected, make sure to save your changes. In order to send out communications with the patient's time zone indicated, you'll need an administrator or power receptionist to head to Settings, Appointment Confirmations, and Appointment Reminders to update your communication templates. When editing your communication template, you'll now see the option to include an appointment placeholder that includes the start time with the time zone. You'll also have the option to display the appointment time in 24-hour time instead of AM/PM. Their local time will still show in the message either way. Once you save your changes, you'll now see the time zone indicated whenever you send out future confirmations or reminders. If the patient does not have a local time zone set in their patient details, it will default to the clinic's time zone, which is set via Settings, General Settings. Just note, if you add time details to your SMS reminders, it may increase the character count, which means you may need to use more SMS credits per message. Also, while patients cannot view or select their time zone details via online bookings at this time, this is on its way. Once released, patients will no longer have to calculate the time difference between your clinic's location and theirs when booking online. To prepare for this, under Settings, Online Bookings, we recommend changing your online booking setting for Max Appointments Shown Per Day segment to Unlimited, because patients in other time zones may have very different hours for their morning, afternoon, and evening. So changing the setting now will prevent potential confusion or missed opportunities. Finally, you shouldn't notice any changes on your appointments page, as all appointments will still show under your clinic's or individual user time zone. If you need help with making any of the changes, please reach out to the support team as well. We hope these changes help, and I can't wait to come back with more incredible new features, changes, and updates for you. Bye, Cliniko family!